1 p.m., 7 miles from Capitol Hill in the Washington suburb of Silver Spring. Police say a man walks into the lobby of the Discovery Channel waving a pistol, metallic canisters strapped to his body, telling everyone not to move. One witness says she hears a shot. Another calls police. Workers begin sounding the alarm throughout the building. 1:21. Company officials send an email urging employees to, quote, seek protection in a locked office. Some do, but most of the 1,900 workers evacuate, slipping out through passageways that bypass the lobby. Children from a daycare center inside the building also are hustled away, but some people are trapped in the lobby with the gunman. Police surround the building. The standoff begins. There are heavily armed police officers surrounding the building, police cars. I see an armored vehicle. 2:20. An hour and 20 minutes after the gunman entered the building, police confirm their tactical team has him in their sights and will later say they were also watching him through security cameras, while other officers are trying to negotiate with him by cell phone. Much remains unclear.
There may be some other potential devices with him.
A short while later, a law enforcement source identifies the man as James Lee, who has clashed with the Discovery Channel before, demanding attention for his ideas about humans and nature. Negotiators keep talking, but will later say he has wild mood swings during their conversation.
During this past hour, the negotiators would be trying to calm him down emotionally, to try to de-escalate the potential for violence, to try to convince him that there's a way to resolve this with nobody else being hurt or nobody being hurt at all, and to end this peacefully.
It does not work. Police say at approximately 4:50 p.m., nearly 4 hours after Lee entered the building, a sniper shoots.
The suspect was shot by police officers. A device appeared to go off.
3 hostages, that's all there were, are rushed to safety, while police secure the building and deal with what they believe are other possible explosives the suspect brought in backpacks. In the whole ordeal, no one other than the gunman is hurt. But just before 6 p.m., police confirm he is dead. Tom Foreman, CNN, Washington.
Anderson Cooper, AC 360, CNN weeknights 10 Eastern.
Now let's get into 43-year-old James Lee. We spoke with a forensic psychologist earlier today, Dr. Helen Morrison, and she says she compares Lee's behavior to that of Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. She says based on his writings and his attitude, it seems like he had some type of a paranoid disorder accompanied with rage, and that rage was definitely directed at Discovery Communications. Apparently, Lee felt that this network wasn't doing enough to save the planet. He even wrote an online manifesto. In that manifesto, Lee calls for the network to completely overhaul its programming and change it to shows that do not promote or glorify human birth. He even calls human babies at one point disgusting in the manifesto, and Lee seemed to be very, very concerned with overpopulation. He also was very concerned with wildlife. I want to read you a quote from this manifesto. It says, "Nothing's more important than saving them. The lions, tigers, giraffes, elephants, froggies, turtles, apes, raccoons, beetles, ants, sharks, bears, and of course the squirrels." We spoke with some people that hung out at a coffee shop near the Discovery Communications building. They say Lee would often come in there wearing green-colored military-style clothing as if he was ready to go to battle. He would wear that type of garb every single day. They also say one thing was for sure, he would always be ranting and raving about that network.
So what do you mean when you say you knew something wasn't right?
Well, his opinions about things, we couldn't understand why he hated the Discovery Channel. We just couldn't figure that out.
Every single day he was talking about how much he hated the Discovery Channel.
Yes, every day. And something about children, having an overpopulation of children, he had a problem with that as well.
Did anyone at Borders say, "What the heck are you doing, Mr. Lee," and start arguing with him?
Oh, there were discussions, yes. There were a lot of people that just said, well, he's just crazy, and just blow it off, things of that nature.
Yeah, it certainly seems crazy. He's been arrested before outside Discovery, right? Didn't he protest there?
Yeah, you had a protest, Anderson. It was quite strange for police. They say that Lee was throwing thousands of dollars of cash into the air, and it created quite a bit of a ruckus, and they charged him with disorderly conduct, and he was ordered to stay away from that Discovery Communications building.